Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. We are here on a Sunday. I'm easy like a Sunday more. That's as far as we're gonna get with the morning thing. But I'm easy like a Sunday more. Islam to all the Moors. Happy holy day, happy Sunday. The sun is shining brightly here in the ATL. For those who came out to the Malcolm X Festival, I think it was the 31st. Can't I don't want to quote the annual, but it will happen again this AM in West End Park here in Atlanta. If you can pull up to that, that would be amazing. I had an amazing time. It was amazing. I had fun. Shout out to my guy King Dolo, Dolo King of the Moors. He was hanging out with me together. We was building. Basically, we was just basically building with other Moors, building with other people. Shout out to other people that we saw out there. Shout out to you and yours. Shout out to Sarah who performed yesterday. She did an amazing job too. So peace and love to that. Chirac. I don't know who's performing this today, uh, but I'm gonna try to get on out there. So if you see me out there and you want to get a card reading, pull up on me. Hey yo, pull up on me now. If you want a card reading, leave me a comment. Let me know. I will do that for you this AM. I will do a general energy reading too as well. Um, I'm gonna show you a little clip. It ain't too much, but we had fun yesterday, man. Like I said, at the Malcolm X Memorial uh, Festival here in Atlanta at West End Park. Yes, sir. I'm in the building. What it do? What it do? We out here. We in the building. Malcolm X uh, Festival. Yeah, that's just a little clip, man. Shout out to my grandson Osiris.
A, B,
Love that,
C,
man.
D,
Love.
E, F, G, H. I love you still, and you know I always will. Till the end of time, I won't change my mind. Love you, I'll be here, I will never
Yeah, I will never disappear from you, or you either. Shout out to y'all for being up in here, Grand Rising on this easy like a Sunday morning.
Someone put a bamboo. Show me what that tongue do.
Okay.
Give a fuck what people saying, I'm a star now. Got my whole family, houses and cars now. I don't care what it is, put my card down. I'm good for it, dog, trust me, I'm a star now. Aren't you tired of hating yet? Oh, you mad cause you ain't make it yet. That ain't gonna stop shit, dog. Still went ahead and got rich, dog.
Man, that ain't gonna stop nothing. Now y'all go ahead and get that rich energy going. Like I said, Jupiter is in Aries. Jupiter will be in Aries until I believe the March of next year. May. May of next year. So enjoy Jupiter in Aries and what it means for you and your chart. Shout out to that. So get yours. Peace and love to that. Let's go. Don't forget, we are in the sun in Gemini. The moon is in Pisces. So it's about communicating about your spirituality, getting about, speaking about death and rebirth, things like that, hidden things, secrets, long-term destinies and dreams. Those are the type of things we want to think about and speak about. But guess what? Mercury's still in retrograde, so it's not quite in Gemini yet. It's still in Taurus. So we have to ground ourselves and sometimes slow up and pay attention to what we're doing uh, to ourselves before we move on and speak to others. Still work on the self. While Mercury's in retrograde, it will move into direct about June 3rd. So pay attention and be ready for that. Let's go. I'm in the building. Yeah, what up, everybody? I just want to say real quick, I want to say thank you to all my supporters. And I want to especially say thank you to all my haters. I want to say to everybody, like, thank you to everybody who do support me, who help me out on all my platforms. But I keep getting deleted on certain platforms. And I want to thank those that help me to get deleted. Not saying it's you, or you. But I want to say thank you. You're just making me great. Appreciate the love. Yeah, thank you to all those that do support. Like I said, like, share, and subscribe this, or don't like it. There's an unlike button too, man. You can use it at your discretion. It's a free country. It's a free world. It's a free energy. You are free. You know why? Because freedom what precedes freedom is peace. So as long as you and I are at peace, you're free to choose. And I'm free to choose. We all free to choose. You chose to wake up. Or did you? See, that's the freedom. Anyway, we're about to open up the door in a hot second. Somebody's energy is real hot because I can feel it. So hopefully they come in here and leave me a message in the comment section. I see a few. So that may be you. I'm not sure because I haven't seen who the person is. But before I read, I'm just getting the cards ready. I'm medicating. You know, I'm meditating at the same time. That part. Shout out to you and yours. And here we go. I can't do this without shouting out my peoples. What it do? Brother Noble, Grand Rising. You will have a live reading here this 8 a.m. Grand Rising to you. Peace and love. But you know, I can't do that without first getting through countdown. Let's go. Yeah. So grand rising to everybody who's coming in the room. We will start with Brother Noble. Brother Noble Islam. You will have the first reading. You are the only comment at the moment. So we'll start with Brother Noble, and then afterwards we'll do a general energy reading unless we get more comments. Then I'll do all the comments first before I do the general energy reading. Once I do the general energy reading, then it will probably be a result. Won't be no more lives. At that point, you would have to come back or tap in with the private reading sessions type of thing. Anyway, I'm in the building. We're about to get started. Brother Noble. So your first card, beloved, Islam to you, by the way. Islam. Your first card is the teacher's card. So maybe you are a teacher. Maybe you're a student. Maybe you're studying. Maybe you're learning. But at any rate, what you're looking for is some clarity, some information about something, more information. You're looking to seek knowledge, to know something, and then apply what you know is the wisdom. So that's what you might be teaching. It's time for you to find out what it is that you're seeking, the information. It may be in a book. Read about something, find out more information about a thing that you may be involved in. You might not be ready yet or prepared to move forward on something unless you had more information. Be more informed here. So what are you trying to be more informed about? Let's see. Well, here with the 8 of Swords in the reverse. Swords is about spirit, energy, air energy. It's about breathing, being able to exhale. It's been a lot of anxieties lately. You've been worried about the past, things in the past, things that may have been said in the past. At one point, you might have felt pardon that. One time you may have felt you always had to say something, speak up. Always had to say something and protect your energy. But this is a time to not say anything and be silent. Move in silence a little bit think before you speak. But if you do speak, deal with what's going on in the past. Leave the past in the past. Otherwise, we're gonna have to let this energy go. Scorpio energy, eighth house energy. It's about letting go what no longer serves you good. See, at one point you were feeling trapped inside this energy, you see? No longer. We're releasing that. We want to be free from this energy in the reverse. So we'll see why is this in the reverse. Well, whatever this energy is of not being able to speak and letting things happen, sometimes you have to allow people or other people to think first or speak for themselves. And then once you do that and stop trying to control them and their thoughts, you can celebrate. They can celebrate. Because what you've done is taught people how to think and do for themselves. That which does for themselves is much better than that who's always waiting for somebody to tell them what to do, when to move, how to move. That's the past. We're no longer doing that. We're going to celebrate moving on from the past. And what are we moving on from and celebrating? Again, more knowledge, applying what we know is a reason to celebrate. Sure, it's going to be a lot of backbiting and a lot of people won't agree with you. A lot of people are not going to be happy for you, but you can celebrate yourself because that's what you should do. So let me continue on, Brother Noble. Here with the Knight of Swords, moving in real fast. Again, swords represents that spirit, that spirituality coming from above as coming down to below. Moving real fast, spiritual. So whatever this energy is of studying more or teaching or knowing better, so that we can celebrate. Celebrate what? That energy, that light coming from above, below. Spiritual energy with that sword there. Air energy. And being that Jupiter's in Aries, that's a fire sign, and Gemini is the air sign that we're in. It's going to bring a lot of energy to that fire in Jupiter. So things will be expanding for 2022 for you, and it may happen really fast for you. But it's a reason to celebrate. But study, 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 and be prepared. This is about being prepared. Prepare yourself for what's to come. And let me know if you have any questions in the back chat below. You know, I got to switch it up. Grand Rise, you've been chosen to be the chairman in the temple. Chairman in the temple celebration, because things are going to move real quick, real fast. So the celebration may not last too long because it's time to get to work. Yes, sir. Islam, 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 Islam to that. Anybody else in the chat that wants to get reading, that would be amazing. Just let me know. I'm here for it. And then I'll do a general energy reading and then get up on out of here. But yeah, Islam. Okay. So just all you gotta do is leave me a message, and then I'll do a reading for you this 8 a.m. Grand risings to those who pulled up this a.m. I know it's early. It's Sunday. I'm an early person. If you hear that? That's what inspires me. I don't go by the regular clock. If that makes sense. Shout out to my brother. Today is his B day, his Be on Earth day, because we don't have a birth. That's another story. But we have a Be on Earth day, because that's the day you became on Earth. You was always here. The energy is just transformed. So as you see it in the ticker at the bottom, you can please like, share, subscribe to this channel. I appreciate it, and all donations are appreciated. The link is below: PayPal, Cash App. It's all King Cooley 125. You feel me? I appreciate that love, and also follow me on Stereo. Well, not anymore, but follow me on Clubhouse and Lobby. I'm no longer on Stereo, but shout out to Stereo and those who are on Stereo. But let's go. If you want a live reading, like I said, leave me a comment right now here today. Otherwise, in the back chat, you will have to catch up with me somehow and leave me a way to catch up to you if you're serious, because serious-minded people only, and because it's donations only at that point. All right. But I appreciate all the love. Thanks for pulling up on me. It's gonna be a beautiful day here in the A. Like I said, the Malcolm X Festival is again today, day 2, over at the West End Park in Atlanta. So if you're down in the A, man, pull up on me. You want a live reading? I might be in there. Always got the cards with me everywhere I go. 247. Appreciate the love. Let's go. I'm in the building. All right, cool. All right, so let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Who's next? All right, so what we're gonna do right now is go back, way back in the time. Now I'm just playing. All right, so general energy reading will start in a few. I'm just waiting. And okay, general energy reading for the room. If you pull it up in this room right now, this reading is for you because you joined the frequency that is available. So let's go. I'm in the building. So this may not take long because it's very direct. Being that Mercury is indirect right now, but Sun is in Gemini and the Moon being in Pisces, then Aries, and then we'll get into Taurus, then Gemini. So I will say about a week or so, there will be a new moon in Gemini as well. And that will bring a lot of things together. It'll start feeling more easier to deal with things and deal with people, especially communicating and thinking what you want to speak. Very clear communicating, clear mind. So be prepared for that in a week, especially when Mercury does decide to go into, once it goes direct June 3rd, it'll start going direct, but it won't get into full Mercury in Gemini until probably mid-June, the 9th, 10th of June. But either way, be prepared for a lot of mind games, mind fuck. Be careful with your mind. It could be a lot of mental issues with the general population, being with, you know, Saturn in Aquarius, you know, sextile in your sun, and Pluto being in Capricorn right now. It's a lot of stuff going on. Mars is in its home planet of Aries, so that's more push. It's in its home. You know what I'm saying? With Jupiter there and Venus being in Taurus. So that's a lot of love for materialistic energy. And the fire of Jupiter means big energy, you know, get what you want. It's a good time to get what you want. And speaking of that, we have for the general room is the King of Pentacles. So very confident, probably staunch, you know, shrewd, a very shrewd businessman. But possibly there has to be because, you know, finance is nothing to play with, especially when you are dealing, you know, see the buildings behind him. It's about concrete energy. It's about that Piscean energy still. Trying to hold on to things probably that may be let go. So this may be a business owner or a boss, maybe your boss, and they're rethinking things. They're wondering how to continue to stay and keep the castle behind us in the past and protect it, protect their wealth. So at some point, maybe somebody's could be worried about a job situation here, or somebody's worried about their own business. But let's see. With the Queen of Swords, it feels like this is probably a business owner who may not have been very honest with his dealings, and things are catching up to you. So it's good to communicate, be honest. This is about honesty. This is Queen of Swords. She's also very spiritual, dealing with the higher self and the lower. You see the hands, but she's very protective of her energy and will cut heads. Staunch, as well. The energy of you know not to be played with, basically. So when it comes to this energy and this energy, right? There's a maybe a conflict between a boss and a worker, or this is about somebody coming after a business and wanting to know the truth about what happened or what's going on financially, or a person may be asking um, what what happened at work. Something could have happened at work, and they need to know what the truth is. Or somebody may have been fired from a job or cut off from a business. Two people could have been in business together, and now they had to separate. There's issues here when it comes to that business, but there's a could be a negotiation. Let's see what else is going on. Now, here with the Nine of Swords in the upright position, again, painful. This is something that's probably um, over with. It's too heart wrenching. It's painful to move on. And here we have, like I said, this looking at that, and then this. So between these two, it's very painful energy. Somebody's a breadwinner in the house, the husband, the wife. They're having problems, issues. We may break up, but we're deciding what we're going to do financially. People may be trying to discuss how to break up a house, a trust, how to divide wealth between people who don't get along anymore. So that could be a difficult situation in itself. So what happens after this painful situation is, like I said, a breakup of finances, the Five of Pentacles in the reverse here, a loss of wealth. Somebody might have left somebody in the dark about some bills, and now they have to pay them, and it's painful. And they ask you, what's the truth? I thought you paid these bills. I thought there was what is the truth about our finances? Are we broke or not? I need to know, because it's whatever you do affects me as well. That kind of energy. Somebody wants to know the truth about what happened to some finances, because there is a loss of some money here. Or it could be a loss of a whole individual. Maybe we have to spend money, or somebody left us money, and I had to pay for either maybe a funeral. God forbid if someone passed away. But my condolences, but it looks like somebody might have left you with the bill, or we're not sure how to pay for this funeral. Or there's something that we need to let go of. This is it. It might be the ending of a cycle here, because it no longer serves you good to deal with this situation. It's already caused you enough pain. How much pain can you handle? The next is the Ten of Swords, and that could be death. How far do you want to go with that? You know? Here with the Empress energy, you are designed to be who you are. You have all the ingredients to move on, but you might be afraid to move on because after you let this thing go, after this divorce, after this painful breakup, after this financial issues, at the end of the day, you're still the Empress, the Emperor. Deal with your divine energy, your divine being, your divine self. So, yes, there's going to be some financial issues. Yes, somebody has a big plate on it to deal with. Yes, the money's not there. Yes, we lied. Yes, all of that. What are you going to do? Are you going to fold, break? It's time to make moves, deal with what you have to deal with. Whether you're going to pay the bill or not, deal with it or not, you have to make a decision. A difficult one at that, but it's time to let things go. Maybe you don't want to live at this place anymore. It's time to move. You've been saying it. When you going to do it? Why you still have the old furniture in your house? Time to get rid of your old furniture. You said you were going to do it, but you're not doing it. This is Mercury retrograde. This is why Mercury retrograde is good for you. It's a good Mercury retrograde. Why? Because it's slowing things down. It's giving you time to be prepared. Jupiter's moving fast. It's going to freak people out. Jupiter in Aries. A lot of, especially if you're an earth sign or maybe a water sign, you may not be prepared for this kind of Jupiter in Aries. But fire and air, they might deal with it another way. It might be very great for them. But because we're sitting in this Gemini energy, more air to fuel that fire. Take care of your bills, or not take care of them, but be staunch on that and move forward. Don't just sit there and act like, well, I don't know what I'm gonna do, because the universe does know what it's gonna do. And would you rather the universe decide, or you make your own decisions for yourself? That's the thing. Hey, divine. Let's see. We got a few other people that we're gonna do some energy readings. I said I wouldn't do any after the general energy reading, but I guess that's that Mercury retrograde. Hey, Groovy, what up? So Groovy World is in the building. We're gonna give Groovy World a general energy reading. If that's cool. What it do? So Groovy, this is for you. And then we have Divine Love in the queue. So Groovy looks like in the reverse. Also, speaking of what I was just saying, this is the Death card. And this represents letting go of things that no longer serve us good. You haven't done it yet. You haven't done the shadow work. This is Scorpio energy, by the way. I'm not sure if somebody's Scorpio or Scorpio energy, but it's not letting go. When are we going to let those things go that no longer serve us good? When are we going to... Hold on one second. And, sorry, I'm just trying to... I'm only going to be a few more minutes. Yeah, so Groovy, my bad. This is about reversing the energy. Maybe somebody has passed in real life. I'm not sure. May they rest in peace. My condolences if this is the case, because I had 6 happen near and close to me in 1 month in May. 6 funerals I attended. So if that's the case, yes, my condolences. But if it's not, then this is something we need to let go of. We're going to figure out what that could be. Whatever it is, it's causing you some unhappiness with the Sun card in the reverse. Maybe you're sad or not unhappy about this because it could have been a real loss. So of course I'm unhappy. I get that part. But this not a loss, Groovy. It's a loss of something. Something that you wanted, your desire didn't come through, maybe, to cause some unhappiness. But it is about sun setting too. Or maybe the sun is rising as well. Can't tell. But either way, it's about something is being revealed. It's gonna come to light. hasn't come to light. It could be just a dawning of an age. But until you let go of something, you might not see the light. You're still hiding things in the darkness here, you know? Let those things out, whatever it is. And don't blame yourself for whatever this is, because this is not your fault. You have to move on from being unhappy. And here with this 8 of Cups in reverse, so yes, there is some sadness, unhappiness, very emotional. This is about Scorpio also energy. It's about ice water, water energy, but solid ice water, no emotions right now. Very unemotional because of something that happened that caused some sadness. Let's see what else is going on. So on top of the death card here, we had some protection. So maybe we had to let something go, and now we have to protect our children. Or we were very protective of our children, our family, but that's no longer an issue. Maybe they're grown. Maybe they're adults now, and you have to let go and let your children decide for themselves what to do. Maybe this is about protecting your creative control, your intellectual property, your property, and let go of trying to control the outcome of it, but protect yourselves and what you can. We might not be in a position to control everything, and this is still in the reverse. So it could be about, you know, a new job, a new promotion. You know, we had to protect ourselves maybe from work. We had to let go of a job, and now we're worried about the family and the children because now we're unemployed, or maybe we're not working as we used to. I see you have the LLC, but we'll see what this is about. But there is new money, new job, a new adventure that you were dealing with didn't happen for you just yet. Maybe it's taking its time slow. You're worried about how to continue to move forward with the family and children. But there's something that we have to let go of. Maybe, like I said, I believe that there may have been, could be a real physical death in the family, and you need this money to actually probably bury somebody or whatever, and it's unhappy. It's a lot of unfortunate moves. And here with the 2 of Pentacles, you have 2 options on the table that you have to make a choice on about finances. One fell through, so the other one is the option anyway. But at one point, you were supposed to make a decision and you didn't. So this is probably what happened. Had you made a decision early enough, you wouldn't have lost some money or a chance or an opportunity here that we lost because of too many options on the table. You have maybe, wait, my camera froze. Okay, my camera's back. There was too many options on the table with the 7 of Cups. And you should have chosen then, but it confused you. You had a lot of confusion because there was so many things to probably choose from, so many things going on at the same time that it caused you to lose money and opportunities. So sometimes you just got to make choices when you have them. The options may not last long. Yeah, because there was a conflict of interest here, or competition, or somebody competing with you, or wants to just completely just argue and fight with you about something that belongs to you. But because you didn't choose it fast enough, and if they got it, it doesn't belong to you anymore. It's the one who made the claim. The one who made the claim keeps the gold. So I'm not sure if, let's say there is a death, there's a family member, there's options that we could have chosen to do and do this and that, and somebody didn't, and somebody else took over, and now they're the one, and maybe they're the beneficiary of the estate or whatever, but there's the administrator. But there's some issues here when it comes to some finances, a competition, a competing thing, and love and options. So it could be a family issue. But let me know, beloved. I'm in the building. Hey, divine love. Good morning. This one is for you. And I believe this will be the last one because there aren't any more messages after this. I don't know why the communications went to mess up here. All right, cool. So here we have the 8 of Pentacles for you, divine, in the upright position. So there is some kind of investment, some kind of money, something coming in for you. Maybe you had put something away early on in the past and now it's coming to fruition, like an investment. Maybe we're going to sell the house. Maybe we have our income tax check. Maybe there's some kind of something coming in and we're waiting for it to come in. And we're waiting for the, this divine timing here. So it's nothing we can do except be patient, pretty much. But again, it's about eight house energy. It's about letting go of trying to control the outcome. I know you want it to come faster than it is, but it's divine timing here. So overall, there is some love. Maybe mom's energy is coming through. If mom has passed, then I love you, and I'm still protecting you. See the rainbow coming from above. So I'm not sure if this is a person that's already had passed, possibly, but it doesn't have to be. But it does look like an ending of a love cycle. There's a lot of love here, but maybe it's just time to love somebody from a distance. So maybe you're waiting for some kind of information to come in from mom or something. Maybe, again, this could be an inheritance. Somebody's just waiting for what's due to them. I don't know. Let's see. Here with the Chariot card, maybe it's about moving. Somebody wants to move. Maybe they're moving emotions. It's an emotional card anyways, Cancer energy. So it's about moving through your emotions, moving past something, maybe a physical move out of the home that you're in. So you're waiting for this money to come in so you can actually move, maybe. Or take a trip. It's about long distance trips. So maybe you're waiting for some vaccine information card. Maybe you're going overseas. So you're going to need more information, more a visa, something like that. And here with the eight of, again, eight energy is always letting go of something from the past. So this is swords. So swords is about words. Somebody said something or you said something and you're still holding a grudge about what was said or thought about you, whatever. You can let it go now. Or if you said something to somebody and it may not have been the greatest thing to say back then, but it was said, it was done, and we can't change things that we can no longer change, but we could just let things go and let the universe do what it does. So that's what I have for you, divine. Let me know. Divine love. Yes, star. All right. Okay. So I appreciate everybody here today. Unless Groovy, Noble, or Divine has any other questions, I will end it. Let me know. Divine, Groovy, and Noble. I appreciate y'all for coming in live here today. Time to meditate, hydrate, and you be good to go. Yes, moving forward positively. Basically, but you're waiting for something to come in. That thing is coming in, then you'll move and you'll be letting go of the past. That's what I have for you, Divine. Basically, in a sentence. Well, appreciate you, Divine, Groovy, Noble, and everybody else who will up. Wake up, a goddess caught me right on time. What up, love? I got an energy reading for you. And it must be resonating because you popped in. I was about to press in. Yes, Divine, you can ask another question as soon as I'm done with Copper Goddess. Now, Copper Goddess, you have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So, what you reap is what you sow. Not sure if this is your energy or somebody around you. It could be a child too. looks like a daughter, but always coming and asking for something, asking for what they need. Always when they have something, then they don't you never see them type of energy. But when they need things from you, here they are. And you're always the type of person that'll put things away, like save, have for a rainy day. And they know this, so you have to kind of say no to those that want to borrow at this moment. It's just not a good time to let money go. Wait for something that's coming because you're going to need it for the home improvement. If you're trying to improve on your own home, we don't have anything to spend right now. So if we were trying to spend something because it's somebody's birthday, somebody's graduation, somebody's wedding, of this type of energy, tread lightly. It's not a great time to spend right now for you. You've been holding on to it for a good reason here, or somebody's getting engaged. So if this money is for the marriage, this is marriage, engagement, somebody improving on a home, moving in together, living together. So this is what we're saving our money for, holding on to it. Don't move just yet on your finances here because that is the energy. And also with the high priestess here, you have to use your divine higher intuition about this. Maybe it costs too much and you're not willing to pay that much for this improvement, or somebody try to charge you extra to improve on your home, and that's not what we agreed upon. So the higher intuition has to come in. Is it worth it? Is this thing worth it? The marriage, the engagement. Think carefully, be prepared. Mercury retrograde means not yet. Slow down. Take your time and deal with the higher energy, the highest knowledge of yourself. Your higher intuition will let you know what's best to do here. Because with the Ace of Swords in the reverse, every time we choose to do something, we don't stick to it. We don't keep it, move forward with it. We never see it coming to fruition. We might procrastinate a lot, but now we speak up, then we stick to it. But we haven't been actually. This is how we want it to be. See, I'm the king of my words. My words are powerful, and my mind is powerful. Right now, we probably haven't feeling so powerful mentally, or don't want to speak to nobody. But if we reverse this energy, and because this is air energy, so if you use some fire energy and just use this for yourself. If you say something, do it. Period. And it ain't got nothing to do with what people think or nothing like that. It's just for your own. You should be a word, and your word should be your bond. You know. And when people give their word, then they should keep it. Not sure if it's you or other people, but say that. If you say keep, if you gonna say you're gonna do something, then do it. Stick to it. Stick. See how that sword? It always reminds me of when King Arthur and only one person could pull that sword out of the stone. That's you. Pull that sword out of the stone and get back into knowing that you are getting divine knowledge from the Creator. Spirituality at its all-time high. So I'm not sure what caused you to be a little bit down about your mind and spirit. But here's the higher thing: we have 1 foot in and 1 foot out of a situation, and that's because we're not dealing with our divine energy. And we'll have all that we want, the beautiful home that we want. Put your mind and your divine energy into it and use all the tools that you have as a hierophant, divine timing, and it all works out for you. Any questions? Absolutely. No coincidences, my brother. You're right. Gratitude needed. Thank you. I appreciate you, love. Gratitude indeed. No worries. And yes, divine love. You can have another question. You say you have two Leo energy, females and males. What to expect from them? Let's see what the energy is. them, or you about them. Not sure if it's you, your energy, and how you feel about them, or it's their energy, period. Okay, so let's see. So here we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Lies, lies, and more lies. Somebody's not completely telling the truth about something here. Somebody's not telling the truth. Now, fire energy is, this is air. So they compliment, but this is like, no, I'm not speaking. We're not talking. We're not talking, or we're not telling the truth. There's a reason why we're not speaking. And it's possibly because of money. Somebody lied about some money. So the boss is not happy. This energy kind of came up earlier. The boss wants to know something about an incident, but it's not the truth. Somebody's not being honest about something money financially, or to a boss, or in a company business. There's something to think about here. Thinking about it. Four of Swords in the reverse is this boss lady energy, Capricorn energy, Virgo, Taurus, is very grounded and very staunch, and they want to know what happened, so they're thinking about something. They have a lot on their mind. What is it that they have on their mind? Is that finances again. Somebody lied about some money because it was supposed to be equal money. See, this is about equal reciprocity. This is about us sharing equally. So maybe this is a business between two people, or a marriage, or some kind of connection, financial. And somebody is the only breadwinner here, and the other person is lying about what they're doing with their money. And being very manipulative, because the magician card in the reverse is a manipulator. hmm And the Queen of Cups in the reverse is because they don't really have no love for themselves. Somebody doesn't love themselves like they should. So they manipulate others to get what they want financially, and make you think that they're the amazing person that they are, and they have been lying. Hope that helps. Divine, truth be told. Well, I appreciate everybody here today. I hope everything I said resonate. Leave me a comment. Let me know in the back chat after, if you haven't seen this live. You can follow me on Lobby. You can follow me on Clubhouse, where you might get another reading, or you could just get a general live reading. All the information is here. All you have to do is find me. All donations are appreciated, man. PayPal, it's $ King Cooley. King, it's just King Cooley 125 on PayPal, and on Club Cash App, it's $ King Cooley. I don't even say it that much. You can see I don't really use it as much, but people love to donate, and I appreciate them very much. Very, very much. Shout out to everybody, man. I'm King Cooley. I appreciate the love. Thank you for the general energy reading. We'll do this again. Enjoy your Sunday. I'm out.